Caught in a dilemma, creeping through the night, searching for a movie, something that feels right. But the prices keep on rising. I can't afford the thrill. These limited editions, they're just out to kill. 4Ks and Blu-rays, they're a visual treat, but my wallet is crying. How will I afford to eat this week when I'm paying $65 for one movie? Cardboard slip covers are so neat, so cool, but the price tag's high. It knocks me off my feet. Whoa. Separate films, they got the goods, but sometimes the prices make you scream. Scheme Factory, they'll take your money, but they don't care if your case is greasy. Slip covers and 4K, they promise something grand. Back gateways on Black Friday got me feeling bad. And the wait is never ending, cause it's Slippy's fall. Trick or treat release, it's taking too goddamn long. All I want is a movie night. Is that too much to ask? Overpriced bad movies I can't resist. Even though my budget is tight like this, stupid enamel paints, gotta collect them all. And like 4 fries on gray velvet, I'm about to fall.
Happy New Year, everybody, and welcome. We're back. It's another
Happy
sale.
New Year, people.
Another year, another sale. The same old titles are going to be on sale this
Hell
week, by the way.
Well, you would hope they would start this year with a bang, because it's like
Last Gasp
first,
is going to be on there today.
Last Gasp, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying on sale?
Yeah, on sale. The actual, Tank Girl. I think they've already announced that. That's pretty much already a given.
How did that leak, by the way? Because we've never really ran into this problem where, like, basically all the photos have leaked. Like, sometimes it's like, oh, I guessed it. But, like, to actually have all the photos out there, like, how did this happen?
I'm not sure. The image started to pop up. I think somebody on one of those Vinegar Syndrome groups on Facebook had posted it. I don't know where they got it, but yeah, I mean, maybe an employee leaked it.
I mean, it's literally like the cover, and then they show you everything inside. It says 4K. It almost looks like the exact thing we're gonna get when the site pops back up. It's just wild that actually leaked out, which is either by design or no, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, Tank Girl's like one of those movies. Yeah, I don't think I own it at all on anything. I don't have it at all. So, I mean, maybe eventually I'll wait on next year's sale and get it for like $10 or whatever.
Yeah.
What about you guys? It's a VSU, so technically you guys both have to get it.
Yeah, like that's the problem. It is going to be a VSU, so I have to get it. Which I'm not really excited for Tank Girl at all. I feel bad for the people that dumped all that money into that Umbrella set like last year, because they had that big Dookie set that came out, and a lot of people snagged that. So now all of a sudden, I think that was a Blu-ray though. So I think the problem is now is that they're going to probably rebuy it if they're big Tank Girl fans in 4K, and it's just like, do you really need that movie?
Brian Goes Blue is going to renew again, man. Renewing his subscription for
He's not going to renew it. I don't know.
He's renewing.
It wasn't really a good performance last year, really. And a lot of the stuff that was cool was like not part of your subscription.
What do y'all think was the best Vinegar Syndrome release last year, whether it be Vinegar or any of the kind of partner?
I might say this, dude.
Troll 2?
I thought this was a great addition, man. I really did. And like, people can shit on Vinegar Syndrome all they want about this stuff, but when I look at these 3 titles right here from last year, I'm like, this makes me happy, man. Troll 2.
Mac and me would probably be mine.
I'm cool with this. Like, I'm all right with this stuff. Like, I think this was fine for me.
The only problem that I have is a lot of these movies have been re-released so much. It's hard to get really hyped for it, because how many different releases of Troll 2 has there been?
Well, there has, but it really hasn't really had a nice standalone. It's always hooked in with part one, right? On double feature packs and all that
Right.
shit. So it was kind of nice to see it. And I'm hoping that with that being said, that Vinegar Syndrome companion piece this thing together with like part one and kind of have it almost match this one. I think that would be pretty cool to have the first one and this one kind of go together like they did with what's that one that they created the little box set for there? Part 1 and 2 with Reese Witherspoon. What the hell was the name of that?
The Chase, or what is
Yeah,
it?
Freeway. You know, they
Freeway.
did like the companion piece to Freeway and Freeway 2. I thought that would be pretty cool if they did that. But I've talked about this on a video the other day, and I'm dropping one tomorrow that's going to be talking a lot more about this. But I have a feeling 2026 is going to be the year of these companies upgrading all of Scream Factory's library onto 4K. Like all the little titles, like the Tank Girls, the Garbage Pail Kids.
Well, Vinegar Syndrome's
Back
off to a
Me,
good
Trolls,
start
like,
already. Yeah.
Exactly. And I think that's exactly what we're going to see this year be a lot of, because they're losing a lot of these licenses. They don't want them. So a lot of these companies, I know for a fact, because I've talked to some people, are like chomping at the bits to grab all these things. And I think that's what we're going to see a lot of this year is a lot of those re-releases, because look at Resurrected, how well it did. It didn't do that well for Scream Factory. It killed it for Vinegar Syndrome. And all they did was pretty up a package, right? Like that's it.
I wanted to ask you guys though, because it almost seems like
They had a couple new. Just to be fair, they had a couple new Chris Sarandon interviews in there. They had a new Chris
Right.
Sarandon interview and something else.
But I'm saying, like, for Scream Factory put out a little standard edition, I don't think it really, nobody ever hyped that. Like,
no,
nobody
it tanked. It tanked. I felt like I was the only person that got it at the time.
Right. And then Vinegar Syndrome did this and it like sold out in record time. So, I mean, not saying that their formula is not going to work. I just think that's what I would expect this year is going to be a lot of. I think.
Yeah. I agree.
I was going to ask you guys because all these re-releases from all the different studios, not just Vinegar Syndrome though, Arrow, Kino is doing it a lot too. It's almost like they're in a hurry to get all these out as quick as possible. How do you guys think as far as the physical media? A lot of people are saying, and it's on a lower level, like physical media is still live, but it's kind of going down to like the underground almost now.
It's very niche. Yeah.
What the hell's going to happen when all of these are like your re-releases are done? I want to see some stuff that has never gotten that proper deluxe edition at all. Like we talk about The Fortress from 1985, which that's an HBO movie, so I don't know the likelihood of anybody getting that in the United States, but maybe overseas. You know, and there's tons of little movies like that I would love to see, even if it's just a Blu-ray or whatever. One of these studios tackle and give a deluxe treatment to.
Yeah, 100%. And I see a comment coming in on Super Chat. So Silhouette, thank you for that. I agree. Carnosaur is one I talked about in a video like a week ago that I think is one that desperately needs a re-release. And we actually talked to Slippy about that too. And you know, it said it would be something he would look into for sure, because that DVD set is probably one of the rarest DVD sets out there
Ever,
still right now that hasn't had any other upgraded editions. I would love to see stuff like that. And somebody asked me the other night on a live stream is that who do I think is going to be label of the year? Who do I think is, you know, just predictions. And honestly, after talking to Slippy the other day, I think if he can get done what is supposed to get done this year, quality over quantity, I think he could be label of the year 100%, because
Dude,
he is putting out the stuff that we need. Like he's not just rehashing things over and over again. And as of right now, it looks like he's slated for 4 titles this year. And I think if he makes all those happen, he could definitely be label of the year. Last year, not too much. He didn't release a damn thing in 2025.
He was 0 for 0 last year.
Yeah, but
this year is going to make
2026. Like I think those are the titles. Everything he's got lined up are the ones that are like MIA. You know, there's not a lot of re-releases and stuff. So
people,
that's what I'm excited for. Hopefully,
they're going to flip when they see that artwork for Fright Night 2.
Yeah,
that's all I'm going to say. Like when it comes to Trick or Treat was great and everything, but dude, he has upped the game quite a bit for when people, and I'm sure this will probably come out soon. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know when he'll want to release it, but good shit.
I mean,
we've
seen it. The artwork's done. So, I mean, to at least put some pictures out there to get some hype going, I mean, I don't think that would be a bad thing unless he's thinking about maybe switching some stuff up that he's not already doing. But, yeah, like I think that's what I want to see is more companies trying to find these little movies that have just been MIA instead of the constant rehash. Like, sure, I love Garbage Pail Kids. I love Mac and Me, Troll 2. It's fun, you know, but I didn't really need them either. Like, I didn't need them. I think they're cool, and it's cool to have these. And like, I don't think I'd ever buy these movies again. I feel like these are pretty definitive additions at this point. But you know, I would like
Adult
to see
3D animated shows. What? Well, that's just a whole other realm. I don't know. I'm going to stick with my, what have I got it here? My Poonies VHS. I'm excited.
I'll tell you what I want to see get a good release, because I'm pretty sure it was a Jim Wynorski film. He's still alive. It'd be great to see him do new stuff for it. Is Ghoulies 4. That's what I want to see. If somebody could get that. I have a DVD.
Why
of it.
is that such a problem anyways? Do you know?
I don't know. I have a DVD of it that I bought from my video store, but it's a weird label, man. I don't even remember what label it is. It's like a rinky dink.
Hold on, let me
Probably some sort of rights thing or something, right? Because that was like,
but it's such a
crazy low budget.
I know, but it's such a sleazy, hysterical movie, and the Ghoulies are like these little, like, they're not Ghoulies. They're like, you know, they're like Garbage Pail Kids or something. Like,
yeah.
But it's a Wynor. Everybody, I think every Wynorski film needs the treatment because that guy's so funny. You know, I'd love to see something like that come out. And I think it's got Vinegar Syndrome written all over if they could do it. But
yeah, Wynorski, I'm sure would love to do it.
I agree with you, Brian.
Kenny and Company, yeah. That'd be
They teased us with the other one, remember?
Again, that would be another. Yeah, that was like last year, I think. Keanu and Company, man. Oh, shit.
It's like it kind of was like a similar cover art and stuff.
Yeah, we're a few minutes away, though, from the sale this year. But how do you think, like, as far as Vinegar Syndrome, it seems like 2021, 2022, 2023, they were kind of on fire. And now it's like the interest is just, because I was talking to Garrett, I was like, hey, you all jazzed up for the show? And it's like, yeah, I mean, I think that they need a big title like a Kenny and Company or something like that has not seen a release in years and years and years, because they used to bring that to us on a regular basis, right? We were almost spoiled there for a while. And now it's just re-release after re-release. It's not as exciting.
It's running out of things. You know what I mean? Like, you got to remember, like, we're now working with all these boutique labels plus the overseas ones that are putting shit out all the time. Like, it's the idea of getting something new and different is getting slimmer. And I think that's where a problem is that people, it's hard to get some of these movies. And when other licenses probably come available from other companies, they're going to jump on that and be like, oh, let's do an edition of this because, you know, that's a win-win right there. So we might as well put it out. I think we're just running into the problem that we've seen everything, you know? I mean, I know we haven't, but I think in a lot of these eyes of things that might be available, we've seen it all from somebody, and it just doesn't feel as exciting anymore. And the years go by so fast. Sometimes I'll be like, I just got that movie. It literally was like 7 years ago.
Right.
You know? So it's like, it's hard. It's like different, you know, it's a very different mindset now.
You know,
and I do know a little bit about what's going on with Leaf Jonker's Darkness. I don't know how much I can really say about that, but it's not slated right now, as far as I know, but it is in talks right now. And I know that it was supposed to get released, but that it fell through. So,
yeah, the Keep hype died after people watched it.
That was a big hit, though. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that was a big one, but that was a couple years ago at this point.
Yeah,
Brown Bunny, man, hell yeah, get that in 4K.
Somebody mentioned Dirty Mary Crazy Larry in 4K. Which made me think, like, I would love a nice standalone edition of Ride with the Devil. I know we talked about that the other night, but you know, that's really hasn't had its own standalone edition since Anchor Bay, and
that's a great movie too, man.
Probably in 2012. So I mean, that would be a movie that I think would open people's eyes up to a kind of underrated flick.
Were you talking about the Darkness movie? You talking about the 1993 film, right?
Darkness came out in the 90s or 2000s. It's like a vampire
2000s.
movie. It's I think in the 2000s, 2003.
It was Anchor Bay. Anchor Bay did the DVD, right?
Okay.
I think they might have. It was a really hard to find DVD. I don't know if Anchor Bay did it or not. It could have, but I remember it kind of was it was a big hit for a while, like kind of almost like in the underground horror scene, and then it just kind of went out of print, and then it hasn't been brought back since. So I know that Leaf is trying to get it back out, but I guess he's having some trouble getting people to do it, which is weird because to see what these companies are doing and see which companies he's talking to, I'm kind of like, I don't know why this isn't a no-brainer, really. But I don't know what he's asking. I don't know any of that stuff. So 2002. There's a lot of dark.
No, not that
right?
one.
So
not that one. I can't say.
I'll have to see. I think 2000. No,
It's 93.
Darkness from Leaf is 93.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm just making sure you were talking about the same movie I was thinking of.
The vampire one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Arrow tried to do that, and then all of a sudden, just magically went away.
He said, no.
Yeah. It was Barrel.
What about Barrel Entertainment? They also did Last House on Dead End Street, which never received any sort. Wasn't Vinegar Syndrome supposedly working on that forever? And we haven't heard anything about that in like 10 years.
Which one?
Last House on Dead End Street.
Yeah, it was like part of it was like an Easter egg in one of these other titles.
Right, but they were supposedly working on like a remastered version of it and a big deluxe edition, and it never came out.
All right, dudes, we're counting down here.
We're getting close, baby. I've got the countdown, I think.
Close.
Let's see if I can find
We
it.
got 1 minute.
Okay, cool.
Is there any title from Vinegar Syndrome that you guys wouldn't actually be upset if they upgraded to 4K? Like Demon Wind or Spookies or something? Because they don't really do that a whole lot.
Great.
That's the one thing you got to give Vinegar Syndrome, good or bad, is they don't typically update their Blu-rays to 4Ks.
Yeah,
you know?
You're right. I don't know if I would care personally, but I mean, I think a lot of people would, which I think, again, not to be selfish, but I think a lot of people that missed out on some of those would probably go nuts for it. As far as if I would buy them, I don't know. I guess it would really depend on the presentation of it. If it pretty much just mimics what I have as far as like the look of it, I don't know. But there are some good titles that are out of print for sure.
You'd have to go back to about the first 3 or 4 years of Vinegar Syndrome, because after that they really started bringing a lot of this stuff out in 4K.
Right.
Debuting it. So Madman they did, which I'm glad. I love the 4K of Madman. Like that's one of my favorites.
Madman.
Yeah.
I got the Arrow version of that, and that Dead Pit interview is hysterical.
I can't remember it. It's probably been 15 or 16 years ago.
Oh, dude. It's like an old Kmart microphone in there. The audio is so old school on it. I bet at the time that was impressive, though,
Hell yeah, it's
hot take. You got 3.
It's Canada.
Tank Girl, Terra Firmer.
Nah.
Oh my God, Terra Firmer? That's Trauma.
Yeah.
I love that movie. Wow.
In 4K, you can now own it in 4K.
Yes.
Argento's Phantom. That movie sucks dick, man. I love Argento, but that's fucking
bad.
Awful.
Damn it, son of a bitch.
In 4K.
All right, so that's all we got then. Just those 4.
Well, they're doing stuff all week, so they're doing. Okay, I think there's like.
Let me just look at this Tank Girls, because I don't remember this image, to be honest with you. So maybe was that kind of like.
I don't think that image leaked. It was that one. Yeah.
I don't know anything about Tank Girl. Excuse me.
It's just not.
It's okay. I mean, it's. But that's interesting because I don't see the image that's been popping up all over the place.
Well, the second image over, I think, was one of them, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it was like this other one that almost looked like a comic book. Unless it's coming out in something else. Is there a shirt or something? That's interesting.
The Boom image, I think I saw it. I don't know. All this shit looks the same to me. Look on the partner labels. There should be some. I think they said 25 partner labels. God damn. 25, man.
7 Walks of Mark Brown, After School. I don't know anything about that. Birthright, Blast Off Girls. Boys Go to Jupiter, Bye Bye Love,
Christina Lindbergh, something.
The Dead Thing. I don't know any of these. Like, they don't pop up. Ghost Keeper. This was a Code Red title. That's actually not bad.
Really?
And the thing with the partner labels, guys, if you're interested in them, I would probably snag it because they do sell out pretty quick.
The slips sell out pretty quick.
She Came from the Woods. I don't know, The Last Mistress. I don't know that.
Uncle Bill's probably laughing at us right now.
Someone's knocking at the door, baby. Hey, look at this. Smoke and Mirrors Tom
John's.
Savini story is coming out on. That's pretty cool. I have that Blu-ray already, but I mean, it's a pretty good documentary, Smoke and Mirrors.
Yeah, I don't know any of this shit. Yeah, so that's everything on that.
Let me see if there's any sales. But Smoke and Mirrors is a good documentary if you guys don't have it.
You said Ghost Keepers.
Yeah,
I don't
that
think
might
I
be
have
the
that on anything.
I just have a Code Red DVD, but
What type of movie is that?
let me talk. So I didn't know it was Canadian, actually. So it's like a winter horror kind of movie. Let me try to see. It's been years since I've watched it.
1981. That's a good year, man.
Yeah.
See a horror movie
want the
comes out in
trailer?
81, I'm interested instantly.
I would recommend it for sure. It hasn't had a release in a long time. I think somebody said the other day it did have a Blu-ray from Code Red. I don't have it, but so it says long regarded as the Canadian answer to Stanley Kubrick's The Shining.
Oh, come on.
So
That's
that's
awesome.
gonna win you over right there. That's it.
Canada's answer to The
There's
Shining.
snow in it. Yeah.
But again, this is the kind of stuff that, as much as it's like, I kind of like this in a sense because, like, a movie like this, at least it gives it new life. You know, like, nope. When's the last time you've heard somebody mention Ghost Keep? I haven't talked about it in 15, 20 years since I've bought it, but you know, now people are going to kind of talk about it, which is what I do appreciate.
Right.
You know, what these labels are doing is they kind of give a new life to these movies that maybe just kind of got lost. Let me see if there's sales. Is this supposed to be sales?
Yeah, daily deals, I think it would be under, should be. They're updating those every day.
Don't Go in the Woods, $9.99.
$10.
I don't know if it's gonna slip though, but
Is that SOV?
No.
No?
Shot on expired film stock, but
What does that mean? Like, what is expired film stock?
well, I mean, you'll see when you watch it.
It looks like
It's
shit.
rough looking, yeah. But like you will enjoy it if you've never. I thought you've seen that one by now, but yeah, it's fun. It's like a tongue-in-cheek slasher movie.
Okay. Maybe I'll get it. I don't feel like I don't feel like buying Tank Girl. I gotta be honest. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I'm not excited about it.
here's the thing, I think, guys, is I'm gonna come back to the chat for a second. Tank Girl's not gonna sell out. So, you know, I just recently got Virtuosity and I waited and I got it cheaper, right? So it could be something that you're like, well, I want to continue my, you know, my line of VSUs, but you can wait. Like, I haven't bought Golden Child yet, and I will, but you know, I'm either going to do it if it's starting to sell out or if it goes on sale. So with Tank Girl, I don't think that you have to worry about that going anywhere.
How did Golden Child not sell out? That's crazy to me.
Let's hope it didn't sell because I didn't get it. Hold on.
Like, man, it's an Eddie Murphy movie. I guess this is what I'm talking about, man. I honestly think that there's a lot of Vinegar Syndrome fans and people on Reddit were talking all about me because of this one video I made. I just said, I think that there's a lot of Vinegar Syndrome fans that are mad that they do movies like this because they say this is supposed to be the antithesis to movies. Like, they're the antithesis of movies that are mainstream like this. And they're like, they don't like that they do it.
I think that, you know, I understand what they're saying because it was that's kind of where they started. But at the same time, I mean, like anything else, you've got to evolve, right? You have to. So
yeah, but
as
at
much
the
as
same
that's not
time,
what they started with, like, they're also kind of keeping it, like, people could say Garbage Pail Kids, Mac and Me, Troll 2, like, but that's not, it kind of does work with the label, I think. Maybe Golden Child, not so much, but I think also, too, Golden Child is an Eddie Murphy movie that's, like, kind of under the radar. It's not a big hit. But, you know, they did do Roadhouse. I don't think anybody got mad about that.
the thing is like, and the way I look at it is similar to what happened with Anchor Bay, even though they kind of changed ownerships, they kind of branched out and did like more mainstream stuff. And yeah, I mean, I think it hurt them in the long run, really, if you look at it. I mean, they kind of lost their identity, and now you've got other companies. You know, Severin is really outdoing Vinegar Syndrome. They're out Vinegar Syndrome. So, I mean, I can understand, but I mean, at the end of the day, I just think like a lot of these labels have like an expiration date on that kind of excitement. Like Vinegar Syndrome, people were like fucking doing backflips in their own shit for years over this company, and now it's kind of just, you know, they're like, oh, okay.
I would recommend Night Beast if anybody doesn't have it. Okay, Golden Child. Look at that dirty work fucking thing. Kidding me. Let's see.
That sold out.
Over 2,000 left. Golden
That's
Child.
insane.
It ain't going anywhere. So
is Golden Child really that well loved of a movie though?
Well, that's the thing. I think if you're going to take any Eddie Murphy movie and house it into this VSU line, Golden Child would kind of be the one, you know, because I think it's kind of like you know, people might be like, absolutely not, but I mean, it's a little bit of a Big Trouble Little China type of movie for Eddie Murphy, I think. So I don't know. I think it kind of fits. I don't hate it. I actually like it, but I just don't want to fork over the money for it.
It's just like the thing is, like, if I call my dad right now and I say, Dad, do you remember the movie The Golden Child, Eddie Murphy? He'd be like, oh yeah, I remember that. And like that's the difference. It's like it's an Eddie Murphy film. Like Eddie Murphy doesn't really have underground films. He has films that are obviously bigger hits, like Nutty Professor. But it's just crazy that like a movie like this, I really think that there's a lot of Vinegar Syndrome people that are like, fuck this. This is not why I like Vinegar Syndrome. Maybe I'm wrong, but
I think you're right.
You know?
Well, I mean, I think Congo is a good example of that for me. I'm like, and Navy SEALs, when I saw that, because at one time I was wanting to collect all the VSUs, and then they started bringing out shit like Navy SEALs and Congo and Virtuosity and stuff. And I'm like, I never want to own those movies.
You know what's so funny, Wes? I think I remember telling you this back when they announced that. The soundtrack to Navy SEALs is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like it's got Bon Jovi and it's got Mr. Big and all kinds of shit. And I was like, this is great, man. And I watched the movie and it's just like so forgettable. Like it's like Top Gun if like it was completely AI written and like none of it makes sense. And it's like these guys are at war, but they're home every day. It's like what's going on? None of this makes any sense.
Yeah, this is interesting too. I didn't realize this. They said Golden Child had a Paramount Presents already. I
did it?
Know. Yeah, I didn't even know it had a Blu-ray or anything. I just have an old DVD, but it's news to me.
Well, I think too, like a lot of those studio movies, like the Paramount Presents or whatever, you can get that for like $15 or spend $50 on a big box set version of it. And the same thing goes for like Roadhouse, which I did end up getting because I love that movie and everything, but Roadhouse had like Blu-ray editions that were $5.
Shout Factory had it. Yeah. Shout Factory put it out too on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
It's just interesting. And like, didn't Showgirls sell out like faster than Roadhouse or at least as fast? So
yeah, I think people will really,
maybe Showgirls
at the time the VSU thing was like really taking off, so like it was that follow-up title. So I think people were like, hell yeah, let's get it because you know Roadhouse did so well. So I think they got it out of FOMO, but it did sell really quick. And what's wild is as much as you want to shit on Navy SEALs, like dude, that fucking thing sold out, and we still are sitting on Sidekicks. We're still it's crazy. I'm like, how did that come out of nowhere and sell out? Is it because it did it have a? I don't even know if it had any other format besides VHS. Did it have a DVD? Do you guys know?
I'm sure it did. It was
I didn't know. I've never seen Navy SEALs before I got this edition. I will say that.
I don't know. I know it was supposed to be a big hit. Like they put a lot of money in that movie. But let me see. Yeah, it had a DVD. It had an MGM Movie Time DVD release. $1.99. You can get it on eBay right now.
Lady in White, I did hear that one is coming. That's a great movie. I probably will pick that up. I've always been a big fan of that one. But it's had numerous releases before. Again, Scream Factory released a big edition of that, and then our buddies at Sandpiper Pictures did a re-release.
Sandblaster.
Somebody mentioned in here about Tank Girl. They wish they had a director's cut. I didn't know there was one, but I just checked. This doesn't have it, which is weird that if it has one, why we haven't seen it yet. That is strange, especially now because it's been re-released like 3 times.
A lot of these discount movies, though, I'm looking at, it's the same stuff that they've had over the last few years. The Black Room on there, Horror High, Master of the World. Like, that's the new Last Gasp, right? $13.13.
So, let me see what this is. It says over 600 of 2,000 subscribers so far. What is the deal on the subscriber thing now? Are they capping it? Is that the new thing?
Limiting to 2,000. And I would be shocked if they got 2,000 subscribers. What do you guys think? I mean, that seems like I don't know. That's a lot of money. Over $1,000.
Let me ask you this. Why do you guys think they're capping it? Why do you think they're doing that? Do you think that they're going to give the subscribers more to make it feel a little bit more like VIP? Because I do feel like it's fallen off quite a bit in the last couple of years, that they had to do something.
Yeah.
But I don't think just limiting it to 2,000 and not making it any more exclusive or important, I don't think is the answer. So I don't know if you know anything I don't.
I think that this year they might have finally saw a drop off in subscribers for the first time. So that's why I think it's like, oh shit, we have to figure out how to maintain or to bring people back. So, could be something like that.
You kind of
limit everything, man. Make everything limited. It works.
But don't they buy all these movies? They get a lot of them. They buy outright. So it's like nothing is really limited with Vinegar Syndrome. Some stuff, select stuff, but most of it they buy. We learned that with The Keep, where they were throwing a hissy fit about Orbit DVD selling the Umbrella set. So like nothing's really limited. They could print this shit like that. And that's not a secret.
It's limited to as much as
they want it to be, But as soon as it sells real quick, they'll find a pallet.
Yeah.
They'll find
what's like those they're going to do you think that they're going to do more for the subscribers though to make it seem a little bit more like people want to get in? Because I don't think I would subscribe, but imagine if all of a sudden every quarter they give out a movie that only for subscribers. I think that's going to be FOMO for a lot of people. If they would do something like that, what's going to get people to be like, oh shit, like now I can't get that. You know what I mean? Like I think they've got to have incentives. I
don't think they'll do that because they don't have to do that. The people that are subscribing are fucking going to subscribe anyway. Look at Brian. No, I'm not making fun of you, Brian. I know you're a hardcore fan. They're the hardcore of the hardcores.
And it's his money, he can do what he wants to.
Yeah, they're going to buy it regardless. I don't think that they need to do, and it would probably cost them more money if they did exclusive releases for the subscribers. So
you get the metal card.
Hell yeah!
But it'd be dumb. It'd be dumb to put a big title out just for subscribers.
Oh yeah, I don't think they would be able to do that because I think that's just throwing money away at that point.
They should do something special for them in terms of course, getting a little bit earlier than everybody, and then maybe an alternate slip that you could get with specific.
Or they
titles.
could even do like a streaming service and do like exclusive stuff on it, or they did downloads and stuff before of like they could scan like a 35mm print and put a download of it up or something of some rare movie, just random weird shit like that.
I just think they should butter their bread where it works the most. If it's with doing big titles and doing good releases, do that. And if there's my thing is if the subscriber stuff just starts taking a shit, then focus on just putting out good releases as best you can. But we'll see. Maybe it may be a good year for Vinegar Syndrome. It's only day one, but
And I guess they're dropping stuff all week. Isn't that the game plan here?
I was looking at this though. Like a 7-day sale. Of course, this is the biggest day, I think, but different stuff each day. They still have 1,763 of Master of the World. How long has that thing been out? We're talking 4 or 5 years. This is the caveman movie, man. You guys remember that? It has no dialogue.
Shocker.
There was 5,000 copies of it initially. So. But yeah, Adam Rifkin, that film festival thing, man, ain't nobody gonna buy that shit. Come on. But yeah, it's a lot of the
Yeah,
same
I mean,
stuff.
like Christian said, it's day one, right? It's just that's it. I mean, again, for some people, Tank Girl might be a great release. I will get it, but what I'm going to do here for you guys now, because I know we're not going to hang out here too much longer, but fuck it, I have to get Tank Girl, right? And I said I would do this on a stream the other night. Here's my Scream Factory or Shout Factory Blu-ray for Tank Girl. If anybody wants this, I will do a giveaway for it. So if you're like, I'm not going to buy Tank Girl and you don't have it, I'll do a giveaway for it. Not today. What you're going to have to do is this is streaming, multi-stream on all 3 channels. So you got to go to my channel, Born to Be Rad, and just leave in the comments, Tank Girl, and I will tally it up. And then by the end of the week, one of you guys will get this. So if anybody wants the Tank Girl Blu-ray, Shout Factory, go write Tank Girl in the comments of my vid. And I'll put
My God, it's a good opportunity for me to hop this up. Our buddy over at Tape Rock Video is giving, it's his Christian's favorite box set of all time, giving it away. All you got to do is email deadpit@gmail.com. Tell us your favorite moment on one of these streams or one of the past radio shows, and it enters you in. That's all you fucking got to do, man. It's an old school contest. The big chainsaw 4K VHS combo. You can hear you can turn that chainsaw on here, go, get all excited and scare people.
Did you find a place to display that, Christian, in the new spot?
Yeah, it's on top of the spinner shelf over there.
There you go.
Yeah.
Proudly. Am I missing something? Someone said Demon Warp in February. Is there a list of something of things coming out? I don't know if I'm just missing something on here.
They may have posted something somewhere, but tomorrow there is one Iconoscope. What in the fuck is that? Is that some new label? I don't know what that is. And they're updating the daily deals every day through the 7th. There's another Iconoscope, or no, wait, Cinematograph on the 3rd. A pink line. What the fuck? I don't know what that is either. And a Iconoscope on the 5th. One VSL, which I think it's Vinegar Syndrome Labrador. Yeah. And
a dog? It's a dog.
Yeah. And another cinematography on the 7th. So
dude, I love all these tax write-off labels. They just these are
all
all tax write-off labels, dude.
Wow.
They throw all the debt. They throw all the expenditures on these little labels, and they ain't got to pay no taxes. They're brilliant.
They know what they're doing.
Oh, all right. So hold on. Edward says click on the subscriber subscription, and it gives you what they have planned for the year. Okay, hold on.
Really?
Nice.
I don't even know where the hell to find that. Oh, right here.
You know something I was interested in, and if they have any of these that pop up, their VHSs that they do are fucking killer.
They are. Cool.
So I may, like, if they get any of those on sale this week, I may grab those.
All right. It says January, Made in Hong Kong, Volume 3, New York, Chinatown. Best of the best. Wait a minute.
Best of the best in 4K? There's the whole box set.
Is that on this? Are we? Is this already listed? I'll have to look. Terra Firma, Phantom of the Opera. Let me see. Demon Warp. Okay, that's pretty cool. Forgotten Jolly set in March. April, Lady in White. Oh, they are really doing that. Okay.
Yeah. I think the director
it's got all 3 versions of the film. That's a must right there for sure. For sure.
Lady in White's a highly underrated movie, I think.
Oh yeah. That's cool, man. I'm excited for that one. But again, it goes back to what I was saying before. That was a
they have an 80s slasher in July.
I know, I saw that.
What?
4K 80 slasher. I got money. It's gonna be Alone in the Dark. That's what I think it's gonna be.
Alone in the Dark.
That's my guess.
Interesting. And a debut of an unnerving 80s sci-fi thriller. September. Early 80s horror, weird, gory Italian horror. Okay.
That sounds good.
4K UHD debut of a 90s horror by a major director. What is that?
Film debut?
Yeah. I think a 4K and Blu-ray debut.
Oh, okay. I thought it meant like, okay, what's the director's? It was like maybe that's a Dead Alive, but then again, that would be the other one before that.
4K of 80s horror, Shaw Scares 3. All right.
Two bloody classics by genre icons, along with two equally insane surprise releases in November.
Ghost in the Machine would be cool. Oh, it's not the best of the best I'm thinking of. All right. The subscription's already at 50%. Wow.
Well, it looks
I
like
wonder how many they had like
works.
before that. If they would have capped it at 2,000 or whatever it was, I wonder what they were running usually.
I think they said that they averaged around that, is what they said in the email. So, hey man, if you limit anything, it drives the people to go.
Sure.
They're like, holy shit, I got to get this or it's going to sell out. So, that's a smart idea. Hell, I'll give them credit.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. You guys have anything else you want to?
No, we're good, man. Hey, a lot of people do these for 4 or 5 hours, but I don't know how. But
Christian, anything else you want to add to this?
No, I think we did a good job. I think we covered a lot of it, man. It's day one. Day one all over again.
Yeah, for sure.
Doing it all over again this year, boss.
Cheers to everybody's success. I'm so happy we're all doing good on YouTube and everything, and it's just really cool to see all of our hard work paying off, and hopefully we can start seeing the fruits of that labor soon. We gotta quit our jobs, man.
That would be nice.
I'll be on here every day.
I'll be miserable on here every day, and people will pay us to be miserable.
But thank you, everybody who's checking us out live. It's early. It's New Year's Day. I know people are probably either hungover, still sleeping, or partying. Definitely hit it up. Hope everybody who sees it on the replay appreciate that. But remember what I said. If anybody's not going to buy the new Tank Girl and they want the Blu-ray from Shout Factory, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. So go to my channel, Born to Be Rad, find this video, and just put under the comments Tank Girl, and I'll tally it up. Because unfortunately, I have to get the new one. So this is going to go.
There you go.
Yeah, he's been getting them so far, so he can't say no now. Can't
say no now. Yeah.
I'm in the same position, man. I leveraged everything to catch up on the VSU.
They're gonna find 500 more subs at the warehouse.
Any stuff coming up, Christian, the next couple of days you want to mention on your channel before we get out of here?
I don't think so. Nothing in particular. Just the usual, keeping up with new stuff, new reviews, and maybe a room tour. Hopefully this month, as soon as I get a few things done, I'll show everybody the room.
Cool.
It's been a long process.
Uncle Bill did have a request for you for a future video. He's been watching your shorts. Hey Danielle, how are you?
for a second.
He likes how you're walking into frame like Robert Stack from Unsolved Mysteries. So,
dude, they're doing good. That's my bread and butter. Those do better than my videos.
A trench coat and the Unsolved Mysteries theme
song.
Bet.
Okay, tell Uncle Bill why I will do something today. Bet. Tell him to watch. I'll put on the trench coat today.
You do it for him.
Oh, the trench coat would be killer.
Yeah, I'm having a blast with those. They're so fun. So It's nice when you actually have room to do stuff like that now.
The shorts are pretty easy to do too. It's like 30 seconds or 40 seconds. Or
and
whatever.
you can experiment and have fun, and it doesn't feel like it takes away from your channel. So it's like that's where I can really take the most risk. So I'm having more fun with that than actual videos now.
Garrett, what you got, man?
Oh, so tomorrow I'm going to be doing a video talking a little bit of what I said about what to expect in 2026 when it comes to physical media and some of these companies and what I think is going to happen with the Screen Factory, library and whatnot. So definitely want to check that out. And that's really it for this week. Hopefully I can get another live show in for you guys. But like I said, I will do that giveaway next week for Tank Girl.
Cool. Later on tonight, 10 p.m., we are doing a watching episode. We're reviewing a bunch of random stuff, including a fan request for The Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy. That's coming up. If you ever wanted to hear us talk about that
today, huh?
Yeah. That's a weird one too. But some Hammer horror stuff. Black Phone 2, which I watched recently. And so that'll be at 10 p.m. And then I think next week we're going to do that tier ranking show for boutique labels for 2025 and their releases. So our buddy Brad may want to tune in for that. He may not like what we've got to say.
No Stranger Things reviews from Uncle Bill?
Maybe, I don't know. I'm not a Stranger Things guy, so I watched the first season. That was it.
Oh, dude, you saw what happened in season part 2. The internet went nuts about it. I won't say
I
it.
haven't watched any of this new season yet. So
I
I
may-
will, but like I'm
got
trying to
to-
stay away from
My
spoilers.
wife's talking a lot about it, so we may actually try to watch it after it's all done. And
I need
binge
to.
it or
Dude,
whatever.
I haven't watched shit. I've been sick as a dog. Like the
Yeah, me
last
too.
5 days, I had to take off work. This is my first day. I'm finally like I can breathe. Thank God for Afrin. That saved my ass, man. I've been addicted to Afrin. This stuff works though. You shove that stuff up your nose, dude. Your nostrils like that. I don't know how it does it, but
But it's like anything here in Eastern Kentucky. Anything you take, you got to snort it. It makes it work.
that's
way
right,
better.
brother. I'm moving there.
Woo!
I'm moving.
Feel like
Kentucky.
Superman, balls. Woo! Yeah. But appreciate everybody tuning in. We've had right around 300 or so the entire show, the multi-stream. Go like, comment, and subscribe everybody's channel. Planet CHH, Born to be Rad, and Dead Pit.
.com.
A big thanks goes out to our supporters over at Dead Pit on Patreon.com. You can get hours upon hours of great content, right, Uncle Bill?
There's so many hours of content. We've got reviews. We've got songs. We've got live streams. We've got exclusive streams. We've got non-exclusive streams. We've got streams with all kinds of celebrities and all kinds of different old shows from the past podcast, the initial incarnation of the show. All of that can be yours.
Dead Pit on Patreon.com. Show us a little bit of love. Give us some money because we definitely deserve it. That Patreon page is so killer that you'll rub your bird to it on a nightly basis. It's that good.
You won't be able to contain yourself. You'll have to jerk your bird out and go crazy. I mean, that's how much content that we have. So much content that it's massive, and it will massively smack you in the face.
You'll play with your bird so much, pretty soon you'll be looking around for somebody else's bird to play.
Hey everybody, it's your favorite Filipino bitch, Miss Slatco Bud, telling you about shop.deadpit.com. Simply the best horror shirts on TeePublic. There are others, but they all suck. And it's the best goddamn deal on horror shirts you will ever see. New shirts, old shirts, all the in-between shirts. God damn it, bulls, go over the shop.deadpit.com. You ain't down with that. You can go to fucking hell.